Welcome everyone to this fantastic Sunday. I had an amazing weekend on this Friday when I went to the Avtar Meher Baba Center in New Delhi. It is a 3-day program that the center organizes to celebrate the joyous occasion of the first public darshan of Avtar Meher Baba in Delhi on 1st, 2nd and 3rd of December in 1952. It was it was such a joyous moment to just be with this community of hearts that just loves God for all He is, loves God for who He is, without anything in their hearts, in their minds. There is nothing beyond that one God. There is nothing that they want to do besides pleasing that eternal beloved. It was a very overwhelming time for me as well, because every time I'm amidst all these beautiful souls who so purely love God for just loving Him, it just expands the heart. It just like swells up the heart with so much of joy, with so much of like love. I don't have words, I'm fumbling. And it's nice to see that everyone has this zest, this fervor to please Him. They had songs, they had kavalis, and they had these wonderful talks about Baba and his life. And there was this small short play as well. And there was a great learning from the play, which I shared with our Facebook community of Baba lovers and our WhatsApp groups as well. Because it is so important to go on with our work by doing our best and leaving the rest in the hands of God. During the play, one of the key person, the Baba lover, who was playing Baba's role in the skit, had this false mustache that kept falling off. And every time it fell off, there was someone who was running and trying to stick it up again, and then it would again come out. But nonetheless, this person who was playing the part continued with his dialogues and, his gestures rather, not dialogues, to play the role. And at one point, when it was just not sticking up, it was just nicely with a smile removed and put aside, and the play continued. That was that was a big learning to just see how beautifully people are trying to love and live God in their everyday life. It was so beautiful to see Baba's words come alive of how important it is to keep at the back of the mind that everything belongs to God. That I'm just a caretaker, I'm just a manager doing, all these little things as a trustee who's been entrusted with all these jobs on earth. The importance of doing our 100% due diligence and doing all our worldly duties and responsibilities with 100% honesty and leaving the rest in the hands of God. Having no attachments or getting affected with the results and outcomes of all that we do, and thereby trusting Him and His wisdom that only and only that which is for our highest best shall happen, even if that means a little humor, even if that means that we are seemingly at the receiving end. But ultimately, yes, we will be at the receiving end, receiving all the love, all the grace from the Almighty. So, with that, let's ask our Almighty's little messengers, the angels, what is it that they wish to tell us on this gorgeous Sunday for the week ahead of us? Yes, it is the weekly message and affirmation from our angels. The angels tell us, illusions of the mind will try and clutter your path. Call upon us to clear all the webs that your mind creates. A beautiful, powerful message for this last month. And in the message for the month that I shared, which was written for the magazine Body, Mind and Soul of Malaysia, it is clearly stating how important is this month going to be for releasing all the clutter and illusions in our life. And with this message, they reinforce this beautiful first week of December which is going to be important for releasing all the illusions from our minds, from releasing all the clutter that is trying to stop us, that is trying to deter us in any ways. The angels tell us to call upon them to clear the webs that our mind creates. On another WhatsApp group, we were just mentioning that there was something where there were questions coming up, and we said, okay, but have some discernment. These questions may not be required. It's good to ask questions, but not just for the sake of asking. And the person said, it's good to go, see through the mist. And sometimes there is no mist. Sometimes it is the mind that is just throwing up some dust, creating an illusion of a seeming mist, which may actually not be there at all. So, calling upon our angels will help us clear all this dust, the cobwebs, and give us a crystal clear path ahead for what we need to do. Let's see what is the affirmation for this week that shall help us resonate with this message. The affirmation says, I make new, different, supporting, and nourishing choices in my life. I clear my pathway with nourishing thoughts. A beautiful affirmation, and I repeat it for you. I make new, different, supporting, and nourishing choices in my life. I clear my pathway with nourishing thoughts. You can do this affirmation 7 times in the morning and 7 times at night so that you can start resonating with this message, calling upon your angels to help you clear your way ahead. With that, we move on to our weekly winner of the angel message. And this week's winner is the loving angel from Mumbai, Ferozie Wadia. So Ferozie, this is a message for you of what your angels wish to tell you right now in your life. The angels wish to bring home this important message, Ferozie. Know that you are always in control of how you feel and of the experiences you create around you. Start using all your divine creative energy to make sure you only experience the best. Even if life tosses you some lessons, with this power you shall have the control to let these lessons make you rather than break you. They also tell you, Ferozie, that you need to work on them, the lower emotions, a little more strongly. Bench press your thoughts and your determination that you shall not allow these lessons to affect you or break you in any way. The angels ask you to release all these lower emotions into their loving hands. They ask you to be totally responsible for your thoughts, images that you visualize, emotions that you feel, and the actions that you take. They say that there are a few events that may be happening in your life which may be bringing you down, fearing you, or compelling you to think negatively in any way. But they are assuring you that they are with you. They are working with you and around you all the time. They ask you to call upon them more often, more constantly, and seek God's help in everything that is ongoing. There is a great pathway opening up for you in the next few months, Ferozie. So the angels ask you to focus only and only on the positive and utilize this special window period of the ending of 2009 to clear away all the clutter that has been going on and that has been stopping you from moving ahead towards prosperity, abundance, harmony, and love all the way. With that, we move on to the color of the day. And today's color is the beautiful red for the root chakra. So work with the color red to strengthen your root chakra and cleanse and clear it of all debris of insecurity, doubts, or any kind of fears that might be there of survival issues, finances, career, business, any kind of ups and downs that you may be facing. Cleanse and clear your root chakra. Work with the color red and ask your angels to help you purify this energy center so that you can strengthen your foundation of life. With that, we leave you for another gorgeous Sunday ahead to spend with your loved ones and family. Balance your work life and your family life. The universe is all about balance. See you again. Stay loved and protected in love and light and super God speed.